Oh, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. All right, so listen, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but I had like, not a mole, but the way he explained it was I must have skinned myself shaving a long time ago, and the cut that it made the blood vessels pull out of the top. So then every time I shave, I would catch it and it would nick and it would bleed and it was getting a pain in the ass. So I talked to this dermatologist and I said, listen, this thing's a pain in the ass. Let's get rid of it. So we got rid of it today. And real quick, they just numb it up. They pull it up. They take a razor. They cut it off. Boom. But now I have this big stupid bandit on my face. And I needed to get done with this review. And I kept thinking to myself, oh, but I have a bandit on my face. I don't care, y'all. I don't care, because what I'm about to show you, I have high hopes for, and I'm thinking that it's going to make this whole Band-Aid thing not matter. So today, I am bringing you a neck knife. A bone tactical neck knife. And I have to say one thing right off. As soon as this package opened, I noticed this. This chain is super thick and awesome. Most neck knife chains, if you've ever been in the military or had a light cord, attached to a chain, it's those little balls, and they snap easy if you pull on them. And this one is not that stuff. Even it has a real clasp. It's just not one ball fitting into another ball. That is one durable chain. And if worse comes to worse, that chain is a weapon. No doubt about it. But better than the chain as a weapon so far is what seems to be this little blade. And I got some specs over here. Now remember, this is Bone Tactical. It says it right down there anyway. Y'all can read. I hope. Oh, and it's on sale for $30. Bone Tactical on sale. So we're looking at a total weight of 2.5 ounces, a total overall length of 7 inches, a total width of 2 inches, the blade length is 3 inches, and the blade width is 3/4 inches. And the blade material, and a lot of people out there, the steel snobs, knife snobs, go out there and they hear this 420 and they go, oh, 420, oh, that means it's crap. 420 is no good. Well, let me tell you something. It's not about the steel. It's about the heat treat. Buck made a living out of doing the 420 HC and made it perfect. And most good dive knives, something that you don't want to be corroded and rusted, most good dive knives are going to be 420 because it works. So, blade snobs, it's not about that. But it doesn't matter anyway, because even if they made this out of a stick, as long as it's sharp and strong, who cares? It's a neck knife. This thing is made for self-defense every day, all day, anyway. This thing is sweet. Sweet, sweet. The really sweet dimpling here and all the lines carved on the side give it a really, really good feel. And when you talk about a plastic knife handle, your first thought is going to be slick. No, it's not going to feel good in the hand. This feels good in the hand. They did a really good job separating all of these extended pieces right here to make them work in the hand, to give you good thumb grip. Even it's like, you can call it jimping, I guess. Even here, it just makes it so easy. It is double-edged, and the sheath is really nice. This is a really nice little sheath. If you don't want to wear it on your neck, they give you plenty of options for lashing. So that right there is sweet. Let's see how, I guess I'm all done with those specs and everything. The computer just shut off on its own. So let's close it all up. So now you have to worry about being able to pull out quickly and not break it. That's a thing. This thing, I have no issues with this. And I have no issues with the retention. Ooh, that thing is in there, man. It is not going anywhere until you want it gone. And as soon as you do, it's just a quick flick. Bah! Whoa! And I'm telling you, man, these little guys right here would have been very handy in Afghanistan. That would have been a nice little tool just around the neck. It just makes things so easy. And so far, just playing around with it, I like it. I like it. I want to see running out of arm hair here. See how sharp it is. And oh, I can hear the hairs. I can hear the hairs coming off of there. So let me see. Does Bone Tactical make a sharp knife? Yeah. I'm gonna say that little bald spot is evidence that's a sharp little knife. So now, obviously, it's a neck knife. It's made for defense. It's a personal use knife. But is it any good for anything? Can you carve with it? Can you shave down like tent spikes and pit spikes and all that with it? It's got an edge and it's a piece of steel, so I'm going to assume yes. But its main function is going to be stab and slice. Stab and slice, stab and slice. So we're going to be able to make this a short video because there's not a lot. We're not going to go batoning. It's not going to be, you can't chop with this thing. This is purposeful knife is, defense. But that doesn't mean it's useless in any other ways. Package opening. Hold on a second. Do you want to Fanta? All right. So if you have to open a package and you have your neck knife on you, can you take it and pull across and make a beautiful little cut to open a package? Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's turn it around. Use the other side. It's really, really good. So let's check out some wound channel here. So stabbing straight in, obviously you're going to get a thin wound channel. That's not what we do. No. If you're defending yourself, you're stabbing, you're twisting, you're pulling. Your wound channel gives you that hourglass, that Black Widow, and that is a wound channel that doesn't heal very well. So if you need something to bleed out, it's puncture and twist, puncture and twist, puncture and twist. I'm going through the holes that are already there. So easy and effortless with this knife. Easy and effortless. So can it be that thing you carry around to open your letters and boxes? Yeah, if that's what you want it for. If you want to bring this to work as a box cutter, why not? A box cutter you can wear around your neck. You're never going to lose it. You know what I mean? How many times you go to work and that looks stupid. How many times you go to work and you're like, oh crap, where did I put my box cutter? It's around your neck, man. That thing will work. But we're going to go out and just do a couple things. Just a couple. We're going to test this guy out and see how strong it is and it's how it holds up. And so far, I have good faith in this. Just from feeling it and getting to play around with it for the last few days, I like it. So let's go out and play with it some more. Come on. Okay, so I was going to bring out one of those little wussy water bottles, but instead I figured why not get the big fat harder plastic. And I went from, where's my knife? So here we go. What I want to do is I want to stab. Woo! Look at this. That knife went through. You see any dripping? Me neither. That I went in, out real fast. Boom. Oh, here, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. In case you don't believe me, if it actually, yeah, it actually penetrated. That's how, look at this profile. That's how thin it is. In and out. You can bop, and all of a sudden the blood is going to slowly form, so it might not be that noticeable. But, if you have to defend yourself against Bigfoot, this is what it's for. Bigfoot only. So, so now we're going to give it a little quick slash. And again, boop, water coming out. Now we're going to give it the old in and twist. Man, that's a nice channel. That's a nice channel. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my goodness. Look at that wound all the way across. Bah! Oh my gosh. Peel! Yeah, so it's a little striker, and guess what? I can get it wet all day long and not have to worry about anything because it's 420, knife snobs. It doesn't matter if it gets wet. All right, so let's go carve with it. All right, so I got some trees and stuff. Let's see. I think you guys are going to be in the shot, I hope. Let's see if we can't just take this stick right off of there. Oh, nice. Nice. Hey, get back in that yard. Got to threaten the dogs with the Bone Tactical. Ooh, wow. Wow. All right, so is it going to be able to carve? Am I going to be able to make pit spikes, tent spikes, anything to that nature for camping and hiking and all that? Absolutely. Now remember, it is double-edged, so you don't want to put your thumb on to do things like notching, and if you are going to do it, very, very easy. Don't grind your thumb along the edge. But let's see, notching, no problem. Carving, no problem. Let's see, I'm going to take a swat. This isn't going to work probably because A, there's not enough weight, and B, I'm holding it, so it's going to be all over the place. But I just want to see what kind of mark we make. Oh, never mind. I guess it did work. Sharp. All right, sharp. Let's get back up in there. Look at the dogs. Look at the dogs looking guilty. He just cares about what the other one's doing. He doesn't give a shit about anything. All right, let's keep going. Hold on. All right, I'm going to do a couple of downward throws here. Test this. Wow, that's got some bite. Test this tip. Oh my gosh, that's got some bite. Ooh. That's actually really well. So any folding in the tip, any weird things happening that's not supposed to be? Nope, looks good. All right, let's take this nylon cord. You know, it's cutting right through. The hardest part is just getting, because it's so small, getting that leverage. But again, it's not what it's made for. Any loosening anywhere? No, it's good. I told you we're not going to be doing any batoning, but what about kindling? You know what I mean? What if you're out and all you have is a neck knife, and it's the only thing you have, and you got wood with knots running all through it? Is this 420 blade going to be strong enough to help you get kindling? Man, those knots are serious. If it gets through these knots without damage, and you want to talk about it being 420, whew. All right, so let's see. Any warping? So far, so good. I did get a bend going the long way, but it's 420 and it's literally bending right back. What happened is that knot, bam, it went right back to straight. That knot going through it bent it this way, right? Just a very, very little bit. You could, maybe you can't really see. It's very, very light. Very, very small bend, but it's a little bend. But again, I just batoned through a serious knot with that thing. With this, I batoned with this. Holy mackerel. So now let's see. Is it going to create a problem? In, stay, out. No. No problems at all. Is the blade damaged in any way? No. I barely bent it by batoning through a knot with this. All right, so I guess that's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to use it like that. But guess what? If an emergency arises and you have to use whatever you have, it's doable. And if you put a small curve in it, guess what? It goes right back to straight. All right, so let's keep going. So far, this little thing right here, this little lightweight piece of steel, it's good for what it's good for, and it's even good for what it's not. All right, so let's go. Uh-oh, you just caught a rabbit. You're out in the woods. The only knife you have is here. Can we skin? Whew. I'd say that's an absolute yes. Can you get through hide? Let's see. Any damage on the edge? No. That edge is unflawed. Unflawed. I think I'm a little blurry there. Unflawed. So far, I've had one mishap, which A, I fixed it with my thumb. Done. No more mishap. And B, it came from doing something you would never do with this unless it was an absolute complete emergency. And I could have picked a piece without a freaking big knot in it. So let's see. This is going to be a little difficult because it's light. But we're going to try. We're going to try. I missed. It's so light. I just totally overthrew it. All right. Let's try that again. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, if you want to find out if it's tough, send it to me, and I'll bang it off a block of wood. Oh, it's so right there. This is really hard to throw. So light. Oh, they were there. We were there. I threw it too soft. Okay, so now I think I know what I have to do. There it is. All I had to do is figure it out. So, no damage from bouncing off a block of wood. Nope. No damage in the blade at all. Throwing it. Nope. This is a neck knife made for ultimate concealment and ultimate quick draw to defend yourself. That's what this is made for. If you don't, play, the role of idiot man, and if you don't use this thing to baton with, let's take it over to the old beast. Let's take it over to the old beast. So, and if you treat it like it's actually made to be treated, I can see this knife lasting you a very long forever. So let's see, I'm gonna set it all up, just chit chat with you guys. And I have to say that so far, first day one of actually using this thing, it's impressive. It's impressive. It's such a nice, quick little defender, quick little striker, and it holds up to stuff that you're never going to do with it anyway. So just knowing that it's going to be used as a neck knife for defensive purposes only, and I'm going to carry this today. This is going to be around my neck today, and most likely tomorrow or the next day. Knowing that that's the package you have, that's what you have, and you don't need to be doing any of that other stuff. No, if you need to do that other stuff, let's see, what do I have in my pocket? I got the 4-Max in my pocket. So you're gonna have a knife, your everyday carry knife for your everyday purposes. But if you want that one knife that's fast to deploy, that's right there, bah, 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 and it's gonna be a quick strike knife, this little bone tactical guy is a winner. 420 steel, and the steel is done right. The steel is done right. The bending was this, not this, right? So I have to say, and the fact that it's straightened right out to perfection. And all I did is push my thumb. I pushed my thumb on it, and boom. So there you go. There you go. Right there, the Bone Tactical throwaway neck knife. That's what it's called, the throwaway. And I reckon it's throwaway because I just used it. Now I got rid of it. Because, you don't want to get caught up killing Bigfoot. It's just the way it is. So what do we have here? We have a knife that can get the job done. That is an easy conceal. That is an easy wear around the neck. If you're doing walks, or if you have a wife or a daughter that goes on the trails a lot, goes walking, this right here, I'm walking, hey grandma, you got your grandma walking the trail, boom, that's going to be a quick deploy, quick action. It matches my Band-Aid. A quick sweet little knife. So that's it for this one. For 30 bucks, is this a good option to have as a neck knife defender? Abso-freaking-lutely it is. Bone Tactical throwaway neck knife. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm Donnie B all day. Until next knife.